Alright, how's it going tonight, everyone? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy Monday. Hope your week's off to a good start, or if you're watching this whenever, whatever. I just realized the wrong screen's up. Lovely. Not that it matters, but oh, you get to see all the behind the scenes shit. Hold on. Or the stuff that I'm watching as that's going. We want display port 3. There we go, much better. Alright, there we go, much better. The actual code, yay. Anyways, hope you're all doing well. Excuse me. Alright, so, one of the things I wanted to do for Experimental 2, which is doing 35 days, was I wanted to get another protocol in. And the original hope was to get XMPP with basic messaging. Or not basic messaging. Yes, basic messaging, but just direct messages, not multi-user chats at all. But then it dawned on me that it might be easier to make Bonjour work because we don't have to deal with authentication and connecting to servers. But we would have to talk to MDNS. But so the idea is we're going to try to go towards Bonjour. Because either way, there's stuff we need to sort out here regardless. If we get Bonjour working in 35 days, fucking sweet. If not, we'll have gotten a lot of stuff done, right? You know, that's the way it goes. But one of the things we need to do for Bonjour is we need to get Traversity working for a couple parts of it. Oh, okay, that's the only part. Okay, cool. So we are going to quickly revisit Traversity. Because I don't know about you, but I don't remember shit about Traversity because the last commit was almost 2 years ago. And I know that over here in Team City, we have no Traversity project, so we've got to go set that up. We've got to go do all this other crap, blah, blah, blah. But the reason we need Traversity is for Bonjour to work, we need to be able to read our IP addresses. Off of interfaces and everything because we need to pull them and then publish them into MDNS, and that's how people talk to us with it. So we need that to work, and we built Traversity to do that. It doesn't have all that yet, and Traversity is going to do a lot more than that, but that's one of the things Traversity has. So we need to figure that out and get that working because yeah, we don't have that. We didn't even do docs yet. Are you? Oh no, maybe we did. No, we did not do doc. Oh my god. Oh no, hold on. I'm fucking blind. I'm thinking references geometric introspection. Okay, so we do have some docs. But the docs are not getting pulled into the rest of the build. Okay. Cool. So anyways, the goal is we're going to look into exactly what we have for the Traversity docs. And then we're going to figure out what exactly we want to do, right? So I know we have I don't even remember where it is API wise. I guess it's just in Traversity core. Maybe we'll want to change this, I don't know. But we have get all local IPs and that returns a glist. So we need to fix that. There's a whole bunch of other crap we need to do, right? And we'll go from there. I guess we're going to use burb for the string object for this. That would make sense. So then we can return a glist model of it. But get all local IPs. Yeah, we're going to have to play around with this. And we're going to move some API around, stuff like that. But first things first, we got to get the stuff into the build stuff. We have no containers for this too. Lovely. Okay. So we will start there and then go from there. What did we just do this all for? We did this all for Seagull. So we got this containers directory. Let's just do this. Copy and say containers Traversity. Okay. Just realized we could put this under I'm Freedom. All this stuff we could. Okay, that should all be fine. Doop. Okay. Debian, Trixie, AMD 64, Fedora 41, AMD 64. It's gonna take a while to run, that's fine. Back here. That looks okay. We gotta wait for this build to finish. Almost done on the Debian side. They run docs, Debian, Trixie, AMD 64. There's a whole bunch of other massaging and cleanup and other stuff we have to do. Dang it, I forgot about that. Is it libtemplate glib? Yes. Docker run IT Fedora 41. That's not lib, it's glib. Template glib double. Should have guessed. Alright, run this again. I don't know if we're using my apt cacher or not, but there's not much to grab here. So it's okay. You know, in the meantime, we can go and start getting this stuff set up. It's gonna be fun. Oh, I'm like, where's Seagull? It's got a capital S, that's why it's weird. We'll leave it there. That's not where we want this, though, but that's okay. Come on. Alright. Right, so we want to put the VCS root here. We're going to duplicate the tab. Actually, it doesn't matter. We just need to go here. We're going to create a new sub-project named... Hurry the fuck up. This thing's so slow. Traversity, project ID, Traversity. Here, VCS root. Did we do SSH for these? I think we did. Yes. Mercurial. keep.imfreedom.org/traversity/ So those of you that are like, what the hell is traversity? So we realized when it comes to voice and video and file transfers and all sorts of shit, unless you have an intermediary proxy in the way, you end up having to do NAT traversal. Whether that's stun, turn, ice, UDP hole punching, other VPN stuff, whatever, you need to do it, right? And the thing is, there's all these libraries out there to do all this stuff for you, but the problem is they all have their own custom APIs, and you got to dick around with whatever, and it's a real pain in the ass, right? So we realized, since we have to build an abstraction layer anyways, because from the libpurple and the Pidgin point of view, we don't care how we traverse your NAT, we just want to traverse your NAT, right? So we realized that since we have to build an abstraction layer anyways, we might as well just build an entire freaking library around it that just gives us the abstraction layer so nobody else has to deal with it. And that's what Traversity is. It's also going to have additional stuff for like getting your network interface addresses and stuff like that in a platform abstract way and stuff like that. So that's the idea of Traversity. And ideally, we're going to build a CLI out of it too, so you can just have a command line tool to like open a port real quick, and that'll be that. We just haven't gotten to that part yet. Because, you know, there's a billion things to do, and we haven't needed this yet, but we need the network interface stuff for Bonjour. So that's why we're trying to kick this up and get it going again, so we can do exactly that. All right, so here we want to create a sub-project called Builders. Which is going to look just like this guy. Yep. I know the capital B there, but this is... Yeah, stop making shit capital L's. I don't need it. Yeah, it's fine. I don't care. Modifying the ID will break the URLs. Yeah, I just created it. Shut up. Oh, we want to create a template first. We're going to go do that right away. Named scheduled. Alright. And then this just a trigger. Add new trigger. Scheduled trigger. Weekly. We will say, I don't know, sure, Monday. I think we do this at like 12 a.m. on Saturday at 11. Sure, why not? Nope, I don't care if there's only pending changes. We always build this one. Does this one only have... All conditions are met. The point of building these, yeah. We want to build this stuff every week because that way we're recycling the containers, we're building new containers, we're getting updates, everything, right? It's not just like our code's not going to change, right? We build it weekly so that we get updated, fresh copies. So, how's it going, Subuntu? Welcome, welcome. The stickers finally got in the mailbox today. You got an email about it on Saturday, I think, that I did them. I packed them all up. I just didn't get a chance to get to a mailbox until today. But they should have got picked up at the 12:30 pickup today. So they should be on their ways. All right, back to builders. Builders. Yep, so this is going to be convey build image, scheduled, and Docker Hub credentials. Sweet. Build configuration. Debian, Trixie, AMD 64. Yeah, that's fine. This is on convey build image. Create. Actions, attach to template. Docker Hub credentials, me. Attach to template. Scheduled. Associate. Version control settings. Attach VCS root. Diversity. What we want to do, it's not branch filter. What is it again? I always forget what this is. It's going to be under the trigger, though. Yeah, I'm on the wrong spot. Triggers. VCS trigger. We need to add the directory. Trigger rules. Edit trigger rules. Blink. Save. Alright, that should be it. Then we want to come back here. We got to do the Fedora one. We want AMD 64. Okay, build image. Create. I mean, if you want to, sure. I'm like, they're your channel points to do. Where's the coding? There's lots of stuff more than just coding. Alright, but we have to do a sticker raffle, which means I have to do a few things to get this going. Shopify. Oh, let's see. Is the bot going to work today? I don't know. Oh, I have to enter password. Yeah, I didn't update the bot. I did move my home directory back to ZFS, and my home machine, or whatever, this machine does feel way snappier. Whether or not it's related, I don't know. But, yeah. Alright, is this jerk going to work this time? Or are we just going to BS this? It did not work again. It's fucking bot, man. The token's probably expired or something. How's it going, Swills and Fallen? Welcome, welcome. Those who don't know Swills, he's another streamer here on Twitch. That's not how you do a shout out, though. He works on a tool for orchestrating the Beehive hypervisor on BSD. It's written in Golang. Just check it out. And next track is stuck. All right, fine. All right. Anyways, hold on. Scenes, main desktop. We're gonna go here. I'm gonna run this manually because I have to. Because whatever. Anyways, blink. Hey everyone! It's time to give away some stickers. We're taking a break from creating custom stickers each month, but there's still plenty to choose from on the store. So if you'd like a chance to win some free stickers, go ahead and type stickers into chat right now. Winners will be given a discount code for shop.reaperworld.com that can be used to redeem any pack you want. Or you can go a la carte and choose the stickers you want in packs of 2. So, enter to win now. Alright. Like I said, I have to run this by hand. We're going to make sure to close that right away. Oh, I didn't set a timer. 5-minute timer. Alright. What did we add? We convey build image, my Docker Hub credentials. Did you play some Cyberpunk? Oh yeah, that's right. I did see that. I was gonna jump in, and I was like, I don't know shit about Cyberpunk. But you are a real Twitch streamer now because you have gamed on Twitch. I have too. It's been a real long time, and it was like Tetris. Because of course it was Tetris. All right. I think those two are okay. Where are we on our builds? All right, those both built. Not that mean. Fedora 41 AMD 64. You sort of hacked the game, got outside the intended boundaries. Nice. You no-clipped your way out of there? Did we? Oh. This is how old this bitch is. All right, hold on. Skip docks for a minute. Would you auto-reject your PRs to Pidgin if you use cursor only and what the fuck are you talking about? Like, if you submitted AI-generated code, it's going to be garbage because all of the AI-generated code for Pidgin is garbage. Even though it's 26 years old, the AI code for it is garbage. So, yeah. But if you waste my time and keep sending shit like that, then yeah, I'm just going to ban you. Because you would just be wasting my time. Like, all right, that looks good so far. The docks are a problem though. I guess we can fix it that way. Instead of dock, we would have to say traversity dock, I think. Oh, targets. Where's the dock target? Did we not create a dock target? Like, there's nothing for the docks here at all. They got built. No, convey is a tool I wrote that you do pipelining with containers. At some point, I will actually finish it the way I want to finish it. But since some little cocksucker decided to steal it from me, and hide it from me, I took its development underground, and I haven't gotten to work on it in a while because it does what I need it to do. But I don't know, maybe AI will finish writing it for me because, you know, there's so many other things like it out there. That was sarcasm if it wasn't clear. I didn't miss any stickers, right? We just had the 2 so far. Oh, right. I didn't even finish the Shopify shit. Discounts. Oh, I was going to try something different with this one. Great discounts. Oh, no. Okay. Can I do it this way? Oh, I can do a percentage. Alright, well, whatever. We're going to stick to tired and true, and we'll do the other stuff later. No, it doesn't matter. You wouldn't know them anyways. It's not like they're a Twitch streamer or anything. It's a former coworker of mine. Is there... Yeah, timer's up. Okay, so this raffle's over. I'm just trying to finish getting the discount here. This is dumb. Like, I can do like 100% discount, but I can't say once on one item. I can select collections and shit, whatever. Alright, end date. This has got this on. Today. Oh, that's stupid. Okay. Prolific collections must be added. My bad. Wait, what? Did I do this wrong? Yeah, I did. Son of a bitch. Hold on. Rate discount. Mount off order. Random code. Fixed amount. 6 big ones. Alright. Cool. Okay. Alright, raffle's over. That thing's done. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, raffle's over. It almost took me the whole 5 minutes to run the damn raffle. Alright. So, how do we do this in the other ones? I know we create a dock target and shit. Oh, do we just not have this custom target thing in there? That might be. No, we have traversity. Oh, yeah, I'm supposed to... Did I not? Did I spell it wrong? No, it's not showing up as a custom target either. It's going Fallens. Thank you for the 4 months. Greatly appreciate it. How you doing? Oh, you guys said hi before, but yes. How you doing? Is all right. Why the shit isn't this working? Hot GMO update PO. Do custom? No, because the... Alright, well, let's just build that out and we'll make this work and go that route. The top level Mason, before we call any subdirectories. Yeah. How do we do this again? It's like docs target or something. Doc targets. And then 5. Oh, we don't even have turtles in here. The configure file should probably be way earlier too. Wait, why do we have a configure file here? I don't know that we're actually even using this anymore. We do, for some reason I don't know. Like, I didn't see any other tests for this up front. Alright, well, whatever. We'll leave the configure file where it is. I'm not too worried about that. But we do want the turtles target, because we need that for our compatibility stuff. Yeah, you're welcome, Subuntu. Oh, right, because dock targets didn't get updated. Oh, yeah, because I didn't update that. Okay. Now we should be able to say convey run docs on the middle directory. Oh, right. But now I have to update the stupid thing here. All right. Fox, Debian, Trixie, AMD 64, Fedora 41, AMD 64. One more check, make sure this is all good. Alright. CI stuff. Add all our containers and stuff for CI. $38.51. And the docs. Let's the images and then ran the docs. Debian, Trixie, AMD64, and Fedora 41 AMD64 plans locally. Which one was that? Trixie. Actually. I don't know why one's tabs and one's spaces, so we're just gonna make them both spaces. Was it 3851? Yeah. Alright, Docker file looks better. I'll probably change it at some point, but whatever. Alright, that looks fine to me. Publish that. Alright, in the meantime, come back over here. Oh, I didn't mean to, whatever, that's fine. Diversity. Subprojects. Diversity. Great. Great build configuration. Debian, Trixie, AMD64. Well, we could have done docs first, but it's fine. Convey, build with artifacts. Debian, Trixie, AMD64. Great. Version control settings, VCS root. This guy. I think that's all we need here. We're missing something, we'll get it later. Fedora 41, AMD 64. The docs one is always weird. This is just convey target. Oh, I didn't get the Fedora ID right. I gotta go fix that. It's fine. Convey target is docs. How did I get to convey? Oh, because I hit the template. That's why. Okay. I hit this. So docs. We have to fix the artifacts path. Diversity docs. And I think that's it. There shouldn't be anything else major there. Wanted to fix Fedora because it has a capital F in it. Did the Debbie ones end up this way? What? This feels weird. Yeah, what the fuck? Alright, hold on. Trying to keep things consistent. The never-ending freaking battle. The M and D are lowercase, I think. Yeah, okay. Alright. And then there's all the other bullshit ones to do in here. Trixie, risk 5. Did I do risk 5 or risk 5 64? Risk 5 64. Risk V 64. This depends on Ninja Turtles, no docks. We can probably build the docks on here, but there's no need to. Like, the docks are going to get built on other much faster machines, so it doesn't matter here. Did I get all the triggers right on the builders? We gotta go back and look at that. 5 not V? Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. FreeBSD 14.1. Although this is a lie right now. Because this is actually 14.2 now. But whatever, it's fine. Oh no, we want to say, and then we add the template to make it depend on the agent, and then okay, doing what builds? All of these builds? You know, like I keep telling people that it's a million times easier for us to find these issues when they first happen, rather than, you know, trying to walk a user through it and that kind of stuff. So, like, yeah, it's a pain in the butt to do all this and to get it all set up right and everything, but it saves so much time on the back end, it's kind of dumb. Maybe it doesn't end up saving any time on the back end, but it's just, it's there, it's ready to go. Yeah, I mean, again, that's one of those things where it's going to be, this is stupid, blah, blah, blah. And like the sci-fi Vision 5 2 board was like $100. So like we tried to do it with QEMU user static and that was just a mistake. Yeah, it just, the builds took forever. It didn't work right. It failed in weird ways. And then I just bought the hardware and it was like, oh, this is easy. Oh, I did this backwards, but whatever. But like you end up just writing better code because you're testing on all these platforms. Like we don't have anything, we're not building on anything that has like that requires aligned memory reads or anything. But like you find so many weird bugs by just compiling on everything. And you're just like, oh, yeah, I had some weird pointer arithmetic that messed this up. Because I found it because on Solaris we needed aligned reads, right? Whereas on like Linux or x86 it doesn't care. You're just like, eh. Right? And then you're like, I don't know why it crashed. Everything looks fine. You found about gold linker so I don't know, linking doesn't seem to be a big time sink for me. But like, if it works for you, cool. Like, I don't know. It's just not, doesn't tend to be a problem for me. Okay. And like, what about your compile time? I'm guessing that was a lot more than 3 seconds. Faster than 3 seconds? Okay. Then it sounds like I don't know. It'd all be speculation. Doesn't matter. But I don't know. Like, okay. It sounds like you're linking to some ridiculous library, and like that would be my first thing to attack rather than the linker. Like, yeah. This machine's down. Because I'm trying to move everybody to new Mac agents. But so that one we're gonna skip for now. But that'll give us all this stuff. So all right, we want to come back here. We'll go back here. We're gonna make sure I got the rest of the builders right, or got the Fedora builder right. I don't know that I did. So this should have under triggers. Oh no, I did paste this in, didn't I? Yeah. Okay. Cool. So what this does is this build will only run when something under containers changes, and that's what we want. Yeah, I was gonna say it's probably like Boost or something, but yeah, a 20 megabyte executable for like a single source file. That's yeah. I assume you're using strip as well. At least well, no, the linker should be taking care of the extra symbols. Strip is just gonna get rid of your debug shit, and you probably want that there. So whatever. It's a compiler library. Okay. All right. All right. There's an ass ton of other stuff here we got to deal with. You need to rewrite it from scratch and see. I mean, yeah. What are you? Okay, whatever. I thought you were saying you were writing a compiler library, but you're saying the 20 meg executable comes from a compiler library. So whatever, my bad. Sub projects we just have GI docgen. Okay, that's fine. But we should probably update this. This is probably old. Yeah, 2023. 5 GI docgen.wrap. Let's grab this. Over to 6. Weird. You're in front end C and using this huge C++ backend, making your own scripting language. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, no, makes sense. So there's a scripting language interpreter I would love to see that could be like embedded into something, and the language already exists, although it's a little flaky. But if you're interested in doing something like that for fun, I might have something to recommend to you that I can maybe shift off to you. Not that I'm actually ever going to get to it, but so the TLDR is lots of people know MIRC scripting or Merc scripting. And most of you have all heard how I want to build a bot framework for libpurple. The Merc scripting would work a lot better for people writing bots. Or maybe not better, but it'd be easier for some people. So if we had a VM for Merc scripting that I can plop in conversations and emit signals into and stuff like that, that would be amazing. And that's something I've been looking at kind of doing, and I was hoping somebody had already built it. I just built the framework to handle Merc scripts, and nobody has. But if you're looking for a scripting language fun time play thing, passion project kind of thing, if you did that, I would definitely put it to use. Is all I'm saying. But Merc scripting is weird. It's very chat specific, which is another reason why it would be good for a bot framework, rather than like a typical whatever. Because like Merc scripts on text, I think it is. It's been so long. Yeah, so the on text event triggers when you receive a private and/or channel message, right? So this is on message. So you say on whatever. I forget what the level means. And then you can match all this other crap, and then you just write your code to handle this. So on one action, I don't know what the hell move is. Oh, so yeah, so this can be any string here, and stuff like that. No. I would want people to be able to write Merc scripts for Pidgin, or maybe not Merc scripts 100%, but in that style, right? So like somebody could say on text stickers, on one text stickers, hash RW_Grim, enter into thing, whatever. Yeah, no fucking shit. Christ. Yeah, I have no idea that Merc is an IRC client. Not at all. Yeah, I'm just. Who's the author of it again? I'm probably going to butcher his name because I've never heard it pronounced, but it's Cahild Mbaye or something like that. I don't know. You want to try to give me more recommendations here? First time chatter? Fucking hell. I've been using Merc since the 90s. I fucking know what it is. Christ almighty. Calm down. You're totally not on Merc right now? Oh my goodness. I don't know. I do not understand why people have to. Oh, look what I know. Yeah, no shit. $20 for a license? I heard they're making a yearly now or something, I think. Like the lifetime licenses are no longer a thing or something. Yeah, I mean, I get it, but also it sucks, right? What are you gonna do? Um, yeah, I was trying to figure out why we didn't get new GI DocGen. Or did we? We did not. Let's go here. Mason build GI DocGen. Alright, now it's downloaded. You only finish up erasing your scripting language? Man, erase turnout are pretty important in language? Yeah, just a bit. But they're used in other programming languages. They're separate ones. Oh, right, we don't have the turtles target here yet. Okay. Update GI DocGen. Make the GI to match our other projects. Okay, but I already covered that, and you still don't know what I was describing to him, so I still don't understand why you responded. And I'm not trying to say your name, Siege, maybe Siege. Don't you like Go Lang? And she kept stealing ideas from it. Yeah, Go's real nice. Go stuff's getting pretty large these days. Tiny Go thing you wrote that uses a lot of Kate's library. 69 megs, yeah. So another like for fun or something. 241. Christ. Yeah, I mean, unless you do like the no, unless you make a static binary, the Go stuff gets real big. Or maybe that is the static stuff too. The Kate stuff is a bit crazy. Ran a build and made sure the new version got pulled in and that the docs build successfully. Well, static, yeah. Nothing but the Go binary and the gotcha. Alright, back to 6. I was gonna update glib and that stuff. Actually, let's do this real quick. Oh, I guess it doesn't matter because I'm not on the branch anymore. This should be this. We don't have a changelog file. Man, we have changed a lot in our development process since the last time we touched this. Does anyone do as much bloatware as Activision? Call of Duty? No idea. Crazy 8K tech. They're probably like 32K textures, honestly. That's what the VHS history is for? Yeah. Because we want to see every single little minute change that users don't give a fuck about. I know you did Kappa, but I'm just clarifying for everybody else. So many people that throw away the changelog because we can just read it on a version control, and it's just like, okay. Like your users are hardcore developers, not end users, and it shows. It's one of the things I struggle with to explain to people about Pidgin being open source is our target audience is not developers, right? Whether at the users, yeah. Whether or not, like, not trying to toot our own horn, but Pidgin's not in the same class as, say, SQLite or Log4j, right? We're just not in that ballpark, right? We are in the group with Chromium, Firefox, GIMP, Inkscape. Who else am I forgetting, right? That's where we are, right? Our primary user are non-technical, right? The vast majority of our users are non-technical. So, like, having a change log that has every little minute change is just overkill. Well, I was trying to think of big ones that are used all over the place, and yeah. Okay, boost, right? Qt, right? We're not in that class. We're over in the end user class. System D. Look, we don't talk about cancer here. Remember, I was on Liberia once in birthday and nobody used Pidgin? Okay. I mean, people historically don't use Pidgin for IRC for a myriad of reasons. And that's probably what you're remembering because people always go, oh, it's not a good IRC client. I'm like, well, what the fuck does that mean? They're like, well, it just sucks. And I'm like, you don't have a coherent argument, so I don't care what you say. Right? Some people have actually have taken the time, I should say, and gone out of their way to describe things that make Pidgin not a good IRC client. And those things we've been working on and trying to get that working. And one of those people in general, or specifically, is even trying out Pidgin 3 and coming back with additional feedback with changes we've made and stuff like that. So, yeah. And people still use Pidgin. If they didn't, I wouldn't be getting bug reports all the time. So, yeah. All right. We got changelog. We got that. We should probably go ahead with this. Version number and add a changelog. $38.53. Did I actually run dist? I meant to. No. I committed, but I didn't actually do what I meant to. Cool and fine. What? You're not getting more treats. I already gave you a bunch. Oh, you guys can't see him at all. Overhead cam. Pink. Oh, I forgot to look through this earlier today too. We'll get to this soon. All right. File's gone. That should all be fine. That's fine. I think we're using 276 now everywhere. $276. Yeah, let's do that now while we're thinking of it. We don't need to put the version here. That's probably fine. All right, yeah, we do need config.h because of this stuff. That's fine. That's good. Yeah, sure, we can put the bottom. Do we want this in the summary though? I don't know. We'll leave that for now. Options. Did we change anything in options? I feel like some of those should be different. Knock it off, man. You're not getting treats. He keeps hitting my hands with his tail. Alright, we don't have these as features or anything. This is really just a relayout. That's fine. Gosh, no turtles yet. Kitty needs treats. Yeah, he already got a bunch. Fine, whatever. Say thank you to SWK. It's the only reason you're getting treats. The problem is he'll sit here for hours doing this. Once I start giving him too many treats, he will start demanding them by sitting here for hours, and it's not something I want to condone or encourage. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, now the next fun part of the problem. Actually, there's more than this. I'm realizing too. So you'll notice there's no there's no license header at the top of the file. $2022. Oof. What? Why do we... This is not supposed to have an address in it. It's supposed to be a URL. They tend to do that anyway, or pile up and give you dirty looks when they can see the bottom of their food bowl? Yeah. Like, I don't want to encourage bad behavior out of my cat. Right? Actually, SWK, what does free switch do for NAT traversal? Is it doing the custom implementation for everything BS? I'm assuming you know. If you don't know, you don't know. Whatever. It's not a big deal. For NAT traversal. Or does free switch just not give a shit? Or does it leave it up to like the SIP endpoints to figure out how the hell they can be connected to? So the reason I'm asking, for those of you that came in after I talked about it, Traversity is a library we are building to make it easy to traverse NATs, network address transition layers, aka your routers, right? So the problem is when you start doing voice and video calls or other peer-to-peer stuff, you have to have a way to be able to talk to that peer. And that becomes problematic because everybody has NAT, which is fine, right? There's all sorts of different ways to work around this. And the problem is, if you want to support them, traditionally what we've done in the past with Pidgin is we used libupnp, we've used stun libraries. I don't think we ever did anything with ICE, but there's all these different protocols and stuff like that. And the problem is everybody writes their own bespoke implementation to use them. And it sucks because it's just kind of a nightmare. So anyways, for what we would end up doing in libpurple would be we would create an abstraction layer for it so that we're just like, hey, open up this port on this network, right? And then, you know, it'll try to figure out which one to do and go from that. And we made the realization that if we're going to have to build this abstraction layer anyways, we might as well just write better implementations of all the shit that's out there. because like if you want to use UPnP or Universal Plug and Play, the library for if specifically you want to use Universal Plug and Play Internet Gateway Device API protocol, whatever you call it, that's how you talk to your router to tell it to open ports, stuff like that. You have to pull in the entire UPnP library, which has ridiculous amounts of stuff like discovering multimedia servers on your network and being able to play that multimedia that you've discovered and stuff like that. And that's not shit we care about, right? So we decided we're just going to write a client library that will hide all of this bullshit from you. And you're just like, hey, you can either automatically try to discover whatever NAT traversals we support, or you can specifically be like, hey, use turn to figure out how to get past this network or how to traverse this network, or something like that, or use stun with this and that and go from there. But that's the idea of the library. SIP is an active protocol, so there's two mechanisms. One is our port in the SIP message. It basically says respond to the port you got this from. Yep. Or listen for it. For the listener, it uses either NAT PMP or UPnP, and it can use stun for the media part too. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I mean, NAT PMP and UPnP are pretty much the big ones to go right now. Although there's also PCP that's out there now too. I'm surprised FreeSwitch doesn't do anything with turn though. But whatever. You're going to use ICE too, as WebRTC requires ICE and DTLS for encrypted media streams. Okay. DTLS is... I thought it was MTLS. What's a DTLS? MTLS is mutual TLS. I don't remember what DTLS is. Oh, can you use turn? Okay. Yeah, so anyways, my point is, you guys, or whatever, FreeSwitch is probably using all those different libraries that are out there and whatever and blah blah blah, and you get all this extra BS from it, and like it's stupid. It sucks. So I don't know. Maybe we're crazy, trying to build our own to do this stuff, but like the protocols aren't that complicated. I know, famous last words, but they're really not that bad. They're a little tedious and stuff, but yeah. Basically doing a Diffie-Hellman exchange in the startup of the RTP streams to negotiate and secure RTP's key. Okay, gotcha. Is it like distribute? I meant more specifically, what does the acronym mean, but whatever. Oh, datagram TLS. Gotcha. Okay. See, that's the part I was missing. It's UDP TLS. Oh, fuck. We should do this too. Code isn't even this old. And there's still all this stuff where it's like, oh, this is different. This is different. This is different. I don't know what these extra new lines are at the end of all these files either. Oh, okay. Let's discover. We got that one. Yep. Discover age. Okay. Discover.c. Double new line. Different mechanisms are RFC, but very similar in the crypto setup. Yeah. No. one of the kickers for us is, so we built Hassel to just be a client-only Sassel library. But then we realized, or whatever, I realized, um, we might have to add the server stuff to it. At least if we want to, I don't know what's gonna fit. If we want to support Sassel via on Bonjour, um, we might need the server parts. It's like, damn. Like, but we were so close to just not needing it and didn't care. No. We got new line bottom, yep. No particular code, but as a free switch dev, look at what we did to steal. No, I'm like, we're already building our shit. I was just curious conceptually what you guys did. Right? It's not a big deal to me. Like, I'm not gonna give up. Like, I'm not gonna throw this shit away. Plus, our code's not compatible anyways, right? Trying to mix APR with glib is just not gonna happen. Yeah. I mean, that's the thing too, right? Like, conceptually, like, you can be a licensed pedant, whatever, but like conceptually, how things get implemented can be, interesting, different, whatever. Is an APR? Ah, gotcha. Did I check the bottom? Yeah, good. I kind of want to restructure some of this too. Like, I don't know why this is core. This is probably like Traversity interfaces. Traversity interfaces get all, right? Get local. Shit like that. We could modernize that. We're not going to do that right now. Resources. UPnP search requests. Yep. That should all be fine. We're gonna have to add burb in there when we add burb here. That's fine. Traversity test.c. That's fine. Okay. Modernization. Oh. Add license. Modernize. Base. Added license headers, fixed API versions, outdented switches, and made sure there's only one new line at the end of files. Like details comes from OpenSL. I forget what were used for libs. Yeah. I mean, it's probably the UPnP library everybody uses, which is kind of nuts, but yeah. Connect tile dysfunction flag for endpoints that do stupid stuff. Nice. Oh crap. Yeah, I'm very clear. You did not need to explain that one. $38.55. Wild. All right. Publish. right. The name was not. Yeah, I'd assume not. um. Does anybody know the RFC for the internal or the non-routable networks? I guess I can just. It is an RFC, isn't it? 1918. Like I, I assumed you did know SWK, but I didn't want to put you on the spot. Looks like okay. It's updated with 6761. Why are they in pointers? And the reverse pointer addresses. Oh, you know what? I didn't realize we got up to 172.31 was private address space. Oh. So for /12, what the fuck is CGN? Common Gateway Networks? I don't know, I'm guessing. Oh, carrier grade NAT. Ah. Okay. So anyways, the one of the things we have in Traversity, right, is we have this get all local IP addresses. Or returns an address for whatever, blah, blah, blah. So if we... I think that's all it does right now. Well, that happened. Let me do this quick. Yeah, that is... Yeah, okay. That's not my public... What? That can't be... That's not my real IP addresses. Oh, no, that's gotta be my tail scale, right? Yeah, it's my tail scale address. Okay. So what we want to do is we were able to return. We need to, like I said, the library needs to be able to grab all of our local addresses, because we need that for Bonjour, right? Bonjour's not routable, so we don't want to use public addresses, right? Anything in a public address space. So what we want to do is we want to go get the list of all the IP addresses and then filter out the ones that are local only, right? That's why I want to know what the private ones are. Because then we can go from there. The problem is my IPv6 was there, so yeah. But try to DOS me, feel free, or not. Please don't. Don't waste your time. But yeah. So this code will have to get weird. But yeah. So anyway, so there's an implementation here that it's gonna go. So there's a Windows implementation that that does all the Windows bullshit and so on. Actually, wait, we don't need burp for this. Yeah, why the fuck wouldn't we do it that way? Hold on, we'll do it. So it's on 5. So there is a G connectable something. What was it? G network address. Socket connectable. My bad. So the network address. That's not what we want. INET address. If family is link local is loop. Oh, sweet. This will do is link local, so I don't think I have to manually do this. Sweet. What's on a local network that is not connected to the internet, right? So the problem is we've got to go back and forth, right? Whatever, not back and forth. We use A to N when we can, but we don't always have it, right? So the Win32 one is talking to WinSock or get name info, whatever, blah blah blah, and it does all the stuff it needs to do. The Unix one gets a little bit hairier because do I have it listed in here? Like, if we have inet top, we use that, but we also use get if adders. But then I think it's haiku only has like one of those. Yeah, so if not defined haiku, this version doesn't work on macOS or haiku, so I don't know why it's only if not defined haiku. But so if we don't have if adders and we don't have inet to p and we're not on haiku, then we use this version. Otherwise, if we are on haiku, this is the version we use to get the stuff from haiku. This is the other reason why this is a library, because this sucks, right? So yeah, and like most of the stuff already works, it's fine. But the thing is, we can. So we're asking the operating system for the specifics, and then we can plop this into a G-socket. So what we're gonna do, and we're gonna have to redo the implementation, but it's okay, it's not a big deal. Is we're gonna rebuild this as Traversity interfaces or something, and then API is gonna say get all and get local, and get all or get local will just filter out the stuff that's link local, right? But what we can do is so I was thinking we would have to use strings for it, but that's kind of silly. Although that's what we're doing right now, I believe. What do we plop into here? Yeah, we're just putting strings into here. And the strings aren't necessarily as useful as letting GIO take them and let GIO do the right thing. Right? So, like... inet address.c local. Yep, that's the property. Oh, is site local is loopback? Okay. Multicast link local. Where the fuck is this stuff set? Come on. Yeah, so this is... Oh, that's... Okay, that's link local for that. If we have... Okay, so if it's AF inet, it checks if it's that, right? So that's going to be 169.254. That's not quite what I was hoping for, but it's all right. Right. But, like, Bonjour will work on the local network regardless, right? So Bonjour works off of MDNS broadcasting or multicast. Well, no, this isn't our code. This is glib, right? This is why I want to defer to this because, like, I don't. The glib code in GIO already seems to be doing this, which means I don't have to give a shit, right? So test whether address is a site local address such as 10.0.0.1. That is, the address identifies a host on a local network that cannot be reached directly from the internet. Yeah, great. See, I don't have to worry about the RFCs or stuff anymore because glib's already doing all this for me, right? I just needed to check for it. And I should check for it before looking at the RFC, but what are you gonna do? Right, so it gets site local, right? So that's 192. No, that's 10.0.0. Okay, yeah. I don't understand. Oh, they're checking the first byte. If the first byte is 10 or the first 12 bits, are 172.16. Yeah, okay, or 172, whatever. The 12, and then okay, yeah. They're already doing all this for us, and it's doing the IPv6 stuff. So we don't have to do any of this, which is awesome, right? So all we need to do is clean up this code to do the specific stuff here, and then we're fine, right? So like in Traversity Core right now, like I said, this API. Oh no, this API is not even here because I did this in a kind of weird way, but it's all right. But we'll fix it on this side. So yeah, it's just Traversity Core get all local IPs. That's not great. So we're gonna rework this a little bit, but that's okay. Yeah. But then the benefit here is we'll be able to only pull out the link local stuff, or only the stuff that's on the LAN and nothing else, right? So like if somebody is plugged directly into the internet, which they shouldn't be, we're not going to bother publishing that address because number one, we shouldn't. Number two, we can't route any of the MDNS traffic over it anyways, so it doesn't matter, right? So we just want to get rid of it. So I need this, and then I need to come here, issue up defaults, and close all this. Yep. If and def traversity underscore interfaces for each, I have to define traversity interfaces H. Yay, new file. Okay. Interfaces, get all. It's a list of all. What do we call it? It wasn't just get interfaces. It was get all local IPs. Local addresses. Let's do that. Returns transfer full. This model. Do I have to do the contains types in this? I don't think so. No, I think you still have to do. Is there an API that does this already? I don't know if it's specific, but I think we want to do element type, GIO, or INET address. This model of all local addresses. We don't have a version.h in here. All right, we're going to skip this for the moment. Or we're going to not skip it for the moment. We're on default. Oh, that's... Did I spell const wrong? I put them in the build directory, son of a bitch. Uh, Can't imagine why I don't want to reproduce this by hand. But actually, we can. A little bit more to get rid of. There should be this seagull somewhere. Yep. Writing libraries is great. Oh, the crap you don't realize you need to do all the time. And then some. And then reflowing dot comments too. Because you're trying to save time by copy pasting. Should have copied from something with a longer name. Is that a thing? I haven't looked at this in so long. Yeah, okay, cool. Just make sure it isn't external. Oh my god, I don't remember. And I didn't write the initial version of this, so, okay. That's the joke, man. Did you not get the pun? Traversing a nick is traversing a net is a travesty. That is why it's called traversity. Like that's the entire pun of the joke, the pun of the name. One of the puns. Yeah. Bad STD drug. No, it's not being advertised on TV, so it can't be. All right. Oh, that's the one. That's the one I want. No specifics for this. I don't remember. Verb Mason build. So version.c goes into sources. That one's easy. Headers should be. Do we do const? No, const is the .in. But maybe. Okay, we just do the normal version there. My shitty typing aside. Then in built headers, we add traversity version consts .h, right? Oh, okay, we do it down here. Fine, whatever. We did that a little different, but that's okay. I guess here's fine. I think version config's a thing. It should be. If not, we have to double check it. Like I said, I think it is, but it looks like it's not. Oh, because this is version conf. And there it is. Version config. Let's fix that, because I don't know if this is used anywhere else. And reference, Mason build. Version config. Okay. Where do we have Seagull? I apparently didn't finish that. One day before we'll die, but they keep adding stupid like carrier grade gnat or dump. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen carrier grade gnat personally, so I know it's a thing, but like that's the extent of it. It's like, oh yeah, that's the thing. Version min required must be. Do we assign that somewhere? It might be right there. Version.h 90 whatever, it's 98 something. No, it's current stable. Oh, and then we define it there. So did I miss that? So it requires stupid like stun and turn, yeah. All the gnats in the world. What's the beef here? Oh. How's it going? Who cares, YouTube? Welcome, welcome. The problem here is this needs to be built on top of that other pull request. One of the other pull requests. Yay. Because the problem was the version that we're basing everything off of was 0.0.1 when we want it to be 0.1.0 is the dev version that we're working towards. So that's why that was broken, and that's why that was a problem. All right, now the other part of this problem is we're gonna break it. Well, we're not gonna break everything here because there's no test for anything. But in the library target here, I don't remember the thing. I remember what it is, but I don't remember how to do it. But we want to look for visibility. Yeah. So we hide all the symbols because that helps us make sure that everything is tagged with the version it was on. It also helps us from breaking the Windows build. So we want to put that here. We've got it right under CARGs. So now when we do this, stuff should fail to build or compile because it can't. Yeah. You see all these undefined reference errors, blah, blah, blah. That's intentional. We want this set up here. Because now we have to go through the API and mark everything with the version it was added in. It's a little annoying. It's a little tedious, at least to get started. But once it's there, you're in much better shape. We're going to have to clean that up too. Oh, don't. Well, we'll see what happens. These versions we changed in a different pull request. So it's hard to see, but the list did get smaller. I assure you. There's some extra stuff we're gonna have to mark and stuff, but it's okay. What the hell? Okay. Like we started using GINet addresses. I don't know why I didn't put them in the G list, but whatever. It's fine. It was 3 years ago. Too complicated for you to understand? I mean, it's not. When you look at like language semantics, C is pretty bare. It's not like having to deal with memory and pointers and stuff is a little complicated, but like it's not nearly as bad in my opinion of memorizing a ton of magic methods or operators and I mean, you still have operator precedents and stuff, but it just, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, it's the memory management that you got to learn. That's the hard part about C. But like the language itself is fine. Oh, I didn't include the thing. And to be clear, I'm not saying learning memory management is easy, but that's the tricky part. The bigger problem for a lot of people as they come into C is they're not used to like they're used to languages that have built-in data structures and stuff for them, and C typically doesn't. So that's another pain point for new developers. Is like, you know, oh, you want a linked list? Pull one in from a library or write your own, right? And a lot of people are not ready for that kind of stuff, and that's okay, right? That's one of the other differences, but we got that one. We got that. That should be everything. What am I missing? Okay, so how do we do this again on the types? Get into pointer math. People doing stupid things like function pointers. Yeah. I mean, sometimes you need to do that, but like one of the reasons why C is so unsafe and people make mistakes all the time is because they do stupid shit like pointer math, and like they don't understand how pointer math works, and then they get confused, and they don't test their code on lots of platforms, so they don't know what's fundamentally broken in using undefined behavior. Yeah, by all means, sometimes you need to do pointer math, but the problem is people will do shit like int star foo or whatever, int foo equals 0, right? And then, you know, int star bar equals ampersand foo or something. and then they'll printf percent p bar plus 1, and they won't understand why the value that comes out is um, an unaligned memory address. Oh, this should work. It shouldn't segfault, but right, but like the actually, I said it's an unaligned. I was wrong, right? I already lied, right? See, even I'm fucking up pointer shit. This is not going to output an unaligned pointer. So this pointer is going to be aligned on an 8-byte boundary on a 64-bit machine. Or is it 4? I think it's 4. The plus 1 isn't going to say that address plus 1. It's going to go to the next address of this size. And that's something people don't realize because they're typically dealing with pointer math with cars. And they look over that the size of a car is 1. So when you do plus 1, you just move 1 index over. But when it's an int, you move 4 over. While 1 fork, I wonder why the stream blows up? Yeah. There's all sorts of ways you can do horrible things in every language. C is a little weird, but it's really not a whole lot worse than everything else that's out there. While 1, if fork, exit, kill -1 9. Yeah. Swills, get out of here with that. Undefined reference to discover. Oh, yeah, right. We needed the types. I got sidetracked. So on stream.h. Where do we put this thing here? Okay, we put it right before the declare type. It's fine. I just wanted to make sure I got it in the right spot. We didn't do that one yet. We have to clean up the enums, a whole bunch of other shit. This is the problem when you write something and then you don't touch it for a long time and you learn all the other stuff and nobody came back to fix it. It's nobody's fault. Just we weren't using it, so it bit rotted. Makes it unkillable, always forking processor. Yeah, like I said, get out of here with that. Trying to fork bomb everyone. Damn it, Swills. Oh, discovery status get type is not defined. How do we do this? We do this all over the place, and so the problem here right now is, so in discover.h we have this enum. How do we do the enums normally? Like, is it automatically doing this part? So what happens with the enums is we generate a file called, or we're not doing enum generation. That's the problem, right? No, we have enum headers. Where's the enums? We add the built source there. Build sources, build headers. That's all there in the sources. what? You're not getting more treats, man. Not happening. I'm gonna get the Aigu Botcher eye though. If I can. Yeah, got it. Hi. You are particularly fluffy and soft right now. And you can lick that ball all you want, but you're not gonna get more. Even if somebody donates for it, you're not getting them. Because it's not even 10 o'clock yet. And you've already gotten 2 extra treat doses. Yeah, I don't care. I have one before the stream. That's if you're trying to figure out where the second one came from. We should definitely have GIO in here. Why is GIO not in here? Alright, I don't understand why we are... What? Alright, I think we have to punt on this for the moment. Because we got to get the version stuff's got to be sorted everywhere. Because I think the enum thing doesn't... Actually, no, this should have... Did this... Yeah, that one's a good one too. Like, so there... we no longer accept postfix or prefix increment and decrement operators because they just confuse the fuck out of people because of that reason, among others. And most people don't understand the difference between prefix and postfix operators as well. So we just don't allow it anymore. People are like, oh, but my code... Dude, I don't care. Once your code hits my code base, it's not your code anymore because the likelihood of you sticking around and gonna maintain it in 5 years is basically 0. So that's the fast way. I'm sure it is. Yeah. Okay. Did you say so? Doesn't matter. I want this code. I want the code bases I work in to be easy to read 100% of the time. There's no faster way to parse text. Yeah, not at all. No, it's not. No, it's not at all. For C experts, yes. For everybody else, no. All I gotta remember is plus happens after the assignment, yeah. The assignment's to the dereferenced pointer you're talking about. And then you increment the pointer. Yeah, it seems fine. I mean, it's not complicated at all. No notes. This might be an order of operation thing, because we should have an enums file in here, but we don't. Oh, no, it is there. Diversity enums.c. Oh, no, I don't care about .c. I care about .h. Yeah, so the problem is this type is not right. I don't know how we make this work. How does this look in verb? Oh, it's just marked as extern. Okay. Hold on. How do we do that then? Aha, decorator. We can do this. Yay. Oh, right. We have to include it. Header prefix. What are you talking about? See, it's easy. There's not a billion things you have to remember all the time. There's a faster way to do it, even though you wrote that in 2 lines. Your compiler will figure it out. Yeah, that too. Like, compilers, like, we're not using GCC 295 anymore, right? Like, the compilers should be the ones optimizing this and figuring this out. If we have AI that can replace programmers, we better fucking have compilers that can optimize things so that we can write it in a decent way, and it turns out with a very fast, if not the fastest implementation. Now, we all know that's not the truth, but for Pidgin being a chat application, I am willing to sacrifice performance for code readability and maintainability. If something becomes a huge problem and we have to go and change a parser to do a lexical analysis by iterating a car star pointer, then so be it. But we're not at that point right now. People would still be hand turning code in a second. Yeah, but like, this is a chat client. Right? All of that performance bullshit, that's for us, that's going to live over in GStreamer. For sending messages to each other, we don't give a shit. And even then, we're still going to be faster than any freaking JavaScript node, whatever app as well. So, like, you're writing code to save CPU cycles that you don't need to save. AKA premature optimization, but even worse, you're sacrificing code readability for that. And for us, that's a no. If you want to do it, I don't give a shit, right? It doesn't affect me. I don't care. You can just, yeah. Or, you know, you can just say int register, or is it register int? And maybe it'll do it anyways. And in the meantime, you just don't have to care. Version macros, and apply them to everything. Well, we're lying. It's not everything. Apply them to all public API. This is on the fixed version 3853. Other way around, it'll do a load and B-swap. $38.56. Oh, did I? Oh yeah, we compiled. Okay. Learn some effed up little Indian BCD code. When it 40 goes and you have to support. Yeah, or you could just throw it out. Like, one of the things we've done in the Pidgin code base is we've thrown all that shit away. It's fucking gone, right? Like, do you gain anything by holding on to that code? Do you still need that specific feature? So, case in point, right? Um, Up until recently, we still had the Zephyr code in our code base. The Zephyr code for the Zephyr protocol from MIT's Athena project was pre KNR, or not? It's pre ANSI, right? So it had K and RC functions, but like nobody uses Zephyr anymore, so we deleted it. Deleting Super Chick, because that's how SS7 works. Well, it sounds like somebody needs to invest in a new SS7 library, right? If it won't die, why put all this? Like, is it really less work maintaining a ridiculously old library than building something new that has unit tests? And like, you can just confirm it works right, and it doesn't have to be crap code that nobody wants to look at and touch because they can't test it, right? Like, sometimes you just got to do the work and build something new to make it more maintainable. All right. Now we can get back to Traversity interfaces. Oh, actually. All right, we can do this right now. This is fine. Is it just GIO.h? I'm not even sure. We can't include that yet. All right, well, hold on. The actual message on the wire, phone number, like, is BCD and yeah, sure. Yep. Uh-huh. That's fine. But you're saying you have to support some 40-year-old code that does it. I'm saying why? Why not take the time and write a new version that has unit tests that's, validatable and verifiable, that's not a fucking shit show to maintain? Right? Or are you saying that library comes from the proprietary docs? Well, fuck that. Build a new one. That's what I'm saying. You can't, because you got to have all the docs and be compliant to the docs to get it certified. Then what code are you maintaining? Right? You said you have to maintain this 40-year-old library. It sounds like it's not your problem and you just have to call into it. So what are you maintaining? The problem because we find stupid shit in it all the time? Or, so what? Then you have to work around it or what? But you can't fix it because then it's not validated. It's not certified. So, right? Do you go through a new certification process for your fixes? Oh, this is gonna get all fucked up. I had a feeling I missed that. Fuck. All right. We're gonna get a bunch of build failures here. Can I disable these at the project level? We don't have any of the build stuff here yet. Can I just like disable? That's a fucked up thing. They don't care about recertifying it. The whole certification process is there to keep new players out unless they are extremely well healed. So why can't you build a new library if you already have to modify the existing? It sounds like they're pretty easy to, like, recertifying is pretty simple. The easy solution is going to be can I like disable this? Right, but you're saying you have to get recertified all the time for any changes you make. Like, you're saying you have to fix bugs in it all the time and get recertified. All right, so fucking expose the same interface and re-implement it in a way that's maintainable and get recertified. Okay, so it makes no sense. So you're certifying a library that doesn't, whatever. It's yeah. Well, this is a problem. I fucked this up. Apparently. I mean, arguably that would have stopped this from running. Oh, I wanted to test this again. Like, I don't understand why you can modify the library but not need to recertify, but because it's the old library. That none of that makes any sense. And that might just be the taco industry, right? They just don't make sense, and that's fine. If you wrote a new one, it would literally cost about $1 million and require a whole bunch of wasted time to prove it works because the SS7 network is stupid fragile. But if you're making changes to the library anyways, it's still fragile and still, yeah. Okay. Sure, whatever. This option is enabled. TeamCity creates a separate clone of the repository on each agent and uses it in the checkout directory via Mercurial Share extension. What? Huh. So I don't see a way to disable this, so I'm just going to put a 2 at the end of this, which doesn't exist, and hit save. And then when I push, it's not going to do anything. Or, what? How the fuck did you still find a VCS root? Please tell me you didn't. Okay. I don't know. Whatever. Sure. It totally makes sense to someone somewhere. I'll give you an example. I recently did a private peering interconnect with T-Mobile to throw up cross connects, bring up BGP, and go through the required test plan. It took 6 months. Jesus Christ. All right, so different idea. Write a library around this shit library that does all the stuff you need it to do, and then problem solve. The cross connects never left the data center. Yep, that's where the fuck was I going? I was trying to go over here. That's what I'm looking for. Geodocs and dimension of the projects, right? Okay. Weekly status calls with about 20 people. Yep. Like, not surprised. Yeah, all in the data center. Everybody had ear protection on, and one guy who was a professional meeting attender whose whole job is to take notes and plan the next meeting. How's it going, Robotic Head? Welcome, welcome. Those of you who don't know Robotic Head, he's another streamer here on Twitch. He works on a project management tool called Near Beach, and you should go give him a follow. Version number that changelog 3853. Yay, we have turtles now. Oh, no, we don't. No, we don't have any tests, though. Texas and Cowboys. $38.54. Oh, that's my back hurting already. Only been 2.5 hours. Although I haven't gotten up yet. That could be part of it. Oh, yeah, okay. Is it also 60 Hudson? Yeah, Euro, if I'm not mistaken, is from Europe. So that's not going to help. Or maybe it will. I don't fucking know. Just fall back. Massive interconnect. Did that shout out now just finally go? What the fuck? Weird. Alright. Modernize code base. What do we do here? Yeah. Son of a bitch. Yep, alright. We'll take care of that one in a second. What's this one? Yeah, let's fix the version thing first. Oh, dang it. Alright. Version macros. Oh, wait. Were we doing spaces before? No. Okay. Everything should be tabs. Is there anything else there? Nope. Okay. $38.56. $38.56. Base and fix indentation. Okay. And then we have to fix all the stupid version header or license headers that I didn't pay enough attention to. Alright, so what do we actually have for copying or license? We do have a copying file. we say GL or LG, GLGPL. GLGPL. Okay, so yep, it should be LGPL. We are going to fix the first file, and then we'll use it to fix the rest. Diversity is legal property. Blah. This library. This free software, you can redistribute it. This terms GNU General, GNU. Is it library or it's library now, right? Library General Public License. Right, what did you say in the comment? You said LGPL. Oh, it's library. Wait. Right. Library was the old one. Now it's just lesser. Okay, got it. This library. You're gonna lesser general public license. More details before we bother with this. Okay, go to project page. Coriander Avenue connects to Oregano Drive. Sorrel and Saffron Avenue. Rosemary Drive. Jesus. Nutmeg Lane. Alright, we should see notification. Notifying. Yeah, scheduling changes for one VCS route. Oh, yeah. These are all going to fail. That's expected. Well, not all of them, but some of them will. Alright, I was coming here. Go here, did that. Okay, come back here. System versus Georgia, where it's variation of a peach. Oh boy. Okay. What was the other thing in this pull request that need to be fixed? It was program. Oh yeah, and then yeah, okay. So now we just gotta go like this. Oh, we missed a new line there too. Close. Nope. Save and close. Shit, what file was that? Was that? It had to have been core.h. Okay. discover.c, discover.h. What I need to do is leave the old ones open because I keep missing it. This isn't in the code base yet, but I'm just going to do this right away because I was going to forget to do it later. We really need to move the header, the license header check thing into Burb. It's in Pidgin right now because that's just where we built it. But it needs to be in Burb so we can use it elsewhere. $38.55. $38.55. Rebase and fix license headers. Okay. Trying to think. We don't have any of that stuff in Milwaukee, I don't think. Which is kind of funny. You'd figure it'd be beer or something. All right, I gotta take a quick break. I gotta go pee. There's an ad that's about to start, and I need to get water. So I will be back in a few minutes. We're back. All right. So we should have the turtles. No, that was in the modernized, wasn't it? I don't remember. Or this didn't touch Mason. Yeah, this didn't touch Mason. So we should have the turtles target now. No. My branch is... Where the hell am I? Oh, I'm on Modernize. Do we put turtles in here? Yeah, okay. Alright, well, we'll keep writing this on top of, or whatever. We'll just continue and go from there. Traversity interfaces. We don't have the version macros yet, but traversity available in 01 G list model star traversity interfaces get all void. Is that right? No, that can't be right. I think it's that. I think that's right. Yeah. Oh, speaking of a naming convention like that, when I worked for a cloud-based telephony place, our office was in Schlitz Park, which was an office park built out of or repurposed out of the old Schlitz brewery, and all of our conference room names were after beers. That was a very heavily drink influenced workplace. It's pretty, yeah, I guess. I don't know. I'm sober now, so who cares? But like we used to have Friday happy hours or like 3 or 4 o'clock. We had like we were your typical startup where like there's snacks and coolers with drinks and stuff in it, right? And there's beer in those coolers, like in those refrigerators and stuff too. And Friday 3 o'clock, whatever, fuck off, grab a beer, hang out. Yeah. So yeah, that was yeah. When you worked at the university, there were a lot of bars around it. Yeah, I can see that. Them kids got to get their drink on. Um, yeah, actually, what we should do is issue up version macros. We'll just do this way so I can actually compile. Or it seems like every other corner is Peachtree or something. Isn't that? I mean, Atlanta is in Georgia, so yes. Speaking of, I'm trying to figure out my garden and stuff for this year, and I've decided I'm taking down the big ass maple tree in my backyard, and I want to replace it with fruit trees. I haven't decided what kind of fruit trees to do yet. But I don't want ginormous fucking apple trees. I know that much. I do not want ginormous trees. Peachtree Avenue, Peachtree Street, Peachtree Lane, South Peachtree Parkway. Seems fine. I don't know what you're complaining about. Seems fine. plant out tomatoes tonight and seed in the bed with onions and carrots. Nice. Yeah, I also want to put more garden beds. I use raised ones. They're like 3 feet off the ground in my backyard. And getting rid of the tree means I'll have sunlight back there now. And I won't have to deal with a metric shit ton of leaves every fall that clog up my gutters and fuck everything up. Which will be amazing. Okay. Is that actually not defined in GIO? Or, where was that? That was in, Discoverer? Oh, gee, okay. So we have this here, but we don't have it, like, in here quite right. Define having to take care of. Right. When you moved into your current place, there were 4 fruit trees, 2 apple, 1 plum, and 1 peach. None of them were maintained properly. One of the apple trees eventually fell over and broke. The plum tree is okay, but the peach tree probably needs to just come down because it got fungus or something. You don't recommend them unless you really take care of them. The rainy apple tree at my place is at a 45-degree angle. Yikes. So what do you mean by take care of them? You have a dwarf sunflower that's 7.5 feet tall? Jeez. Mulberry and pawpaw trees are native to the Midwest. I used to live a couple blocks away from here as a young kid, like 2 to 10 or something. And one of the streets, or one of the houses between my house and my school was had a mulberry tree. And I used to stop and eat mulberries all the time. I never got yelled at by anybody for it, except from by my mom. But so mulberry is definitely on my list. What's a pawpaw tree? I think I've seen pawpaw, but I don't remember. It's like some weird fruit, right? Oh, papaya? Okay. Yeah, I'd probably pass on that. But, wait, what? Tropical taste and is rich in vitamin C, magnesium, manganese, and iron. Huh. Alright, well, maybe. Oh, prune them every year? Yeah. You have 4 raspberry bushes that are growing at the moment. You finally got yourself a grapevine. Eating grape, nice. Grapes might be interesting. I have my raspberries. It took them a while to get going. And by while, I mean like 3 or 4 years. But I get about right last year. I think I got 2 pounds of raspberries, which doesn't sound like a lot, and it's not. But I still need to. I still keep forgetting to look up what the which ones are the. There's 2 different types of canes, and one of them you're supposed to prune each year, and I keep forgetting to do it. But yeah, you have 2 blueberry bushes too. They're great, low maintenance. You can get a lot of fruit depending on the weather. Yeah, I've got a blackberry bush. That's just kind of getting going. I think I got it 2 years ago. Maybe it's only 1. I didn't get a whole lot out of it the first year. These berry bushes, we all know, it takes time. But it's like when I do it, like, oh, berries are, then spit out all the seeds around it, around the bush, so like maybe they'll grow. We were kids, you had a mulberry tree in the backyard. Mom referred to July as purple foot season because we would run around barefoot under it. Oh man, that sounds like a good time. And apparently, I missed another one. Yeah, that's the only problem I have with like fruit bushes and stuff is like, crap. I did this in all of them too. Is that whole thing of like you've got to worry about your like stepping in berries and shit and stuff all the time. Um, did I not put a return null there? What is the problem here? What did I do? This should be fine? Oh. You know you're an experienced C developer when you know to look for that. When you include a C file instead of a header file. Like, oh, I've done that one before. The bastard is eating your Atherton raspberries. You've only had one? Oh, no. Yeah, the first couple years of my raspberries were very slim pickings. Birds and shit were getting to them, and now it's much better. Although the raspberries are like, I'm kind of okay with them taking over my entire front yard, but like they're growing through the gap in my steps, like the steps from my front porch. Right, there's like two boards like this for the step, and there's growing through it. And I'm like, there's not even dirt under there. What the hell are you doing? How is this possible? Just like mint? Yeah. You have to put nets over them to keep the... some of them, dude, they're literally up and over and taller than me, some of the branches. Like, my bigger problem is I need to gap them. I need to get gaps in between them so I can get in between them. And like this year, if how much they increased last year, if it's not necessarily linear, but not necessarily geometrical either, I'm gonna need somebody to help me harvest them next year. Because it's just like, it's too much. It's just too much. And yeah, I'm not doing mint. Oh, well, actually, no, that's not true. I have mint, and I kind of let mint go on the, so like a lot of like, the single family houses, right? You've got the porch, and then maybe you have a garden bed here and a garden bed here. The garden bed over here, all the stuff I actually care about. I've been trying to do strawberries for a year, and I just cannot get strawberries to go for shit. Um, but I've got some raised garden beds over here, and the idea was I was going to do raspberries and pine berries because I really want pine berries, but I can't get pine berries or strawberries to grow at all. Um, but I had mint at one point, and mint is kind of taken over the ground cover, which is fine. I don't care, right? Take over the whole bed. I don't give a shit. Plus, the feral cats like it because uh, uh, what's it called? Strawberries or not strawberries? Mint is in the same family as uh, catnip. Jesus, I don't know why they're so hard for me to come up with. So cats will enjoy it and have a good time with it, which is fine. I didn't mess this one up, did I? I did. That one's fine. Fine. Okay, it's the copy it's the clipboard that's just fucking bad. This line. This does say lesser, right? No, this says library. What the fuck is it, man? Ugh. One year you got 10 gallons of blueberries? Oh my god. Figure out if you can prune your raspberry bush. One decided it wanted just one single branch that reaches 7.5 feet. Yeah, that's what one of mine is, just absolutely crazy. I don't know what the problem is. They creep and creep and creep and creep and creep and creep and creep, but they don't ever bury. Like, I've bought crowns multiple times, and like they've spread all across the ground too and stuff, but I just don't get berries. So I don't know. Strawberries hurt sea turtle berries? What are sea turtle berries? But I was going Awava Tusha. I'm close, but not quite. But yeah. So wait, what is the actual text license of the GPL or LGPL? No, I don't want Wikipedia. I wanted the actual license text. They call it lesser. That's version 3. I want version 2. This says library. So instead of lesser, I need to make these all say fucking library. Ugh. Come on. You're saying sea turtles eat straw? Oh, plastic straws. Got it. Got it. Got it. You put strawberries in one little bed a couple of years ago, and they took over. Yeah. Yeah. Everybody's warned me about mint. And whatever. The mint for me is fine. I don't care. The whole thing. I put wood chips down on the ground because I'm trying to keep it. I'm trying to do the raised beds just because it's easier on my back and stuff like that. Among other things, but yeah. Okay, we are going to do this again. Do it here too. Oh no, I can't do it here because I have to fix that. Remind me to fix that when we get back to that. Go by what So G plugin, I think G plugin is wrong because G plugin started as GPL3 or LGPL3, and when it was brought up that technically that's not compatible with purple, I relicensed G plugin, so just missed all the headers, right? But like the actual text of LGPL2 says library, or the library, the GNU library general public license. So let's just fix it while we're adding it, and then forget about it, and maybe we'll get G plugin later, or maybe we'll forget about it until some license pedant comes up, and we can then deal with it then. No, I do not have oak tree. I have a giant ass maple tree. Although maybe one of the trees in the front is oak. I've got leaves that are this big. Bigger than my head. My mom was here the other day, and there was one that's just still sitting on the porch. She picked it up and started fanning herself with it. She's like, "These leaves are ridiculous." I'm like, "I know." I'm like, "I don't know what you want me to do about it, but it's ridiculous." All right, verify again. Library. Fuck, I missed that one. Library. 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 Libberry. Okay. What is this? 3855. Your dwarf sunflower is a flower that is bigger than your head. You're gonna get a lot of seeds from it. Oh man, I have tried to grow sunflowers so many times, and it's not that the sunflowers have problems growing or anything. The problem is the fucking squirrels. They just annihilate them, and it's just like the one day I bought a bunch of sunflower seeds and stuff, and I planted some giant mammoth ones that are supposed to be like 10 feet tall and stuff. I come back outside 30 minutes later and the fucking shell's on the ground. The squirrels dug it up in 30 minutes. I'm just like, You assholes. So yeah, so one year I planted a ton of sunflowers in the house, and I got them to seedlings and stuff. So you know, the fucking squirrels wouldn't eat the seeds. Um, and then I put them outside, and the squirrels ate the leaves and everything. So then I put chicken wire over the pot they were in, and one of them grew up pretty tall. And then the second it started with the flower, squirrels ate it. And I'm just like, I hate squirrels. I don't tend to eat sunflower seeds. I used to, but now they're too much work. Unless they're already shelled. But I don't know. Salted. I'm not too picky. All right, back over here. Oh, I still didn't rebase that, but all right, whatever. Interfaces. Anybody else got favorite sunflower seeds? You plant sunflowers with your cucumbers? Their sister plant? Boy, did you get a lot of cucumbers. Really? Huh. I didn't realize they were sister plants. Is there a particular sunflower that you should plant with them? I suppose the cucumbers can typically grow up the sunflower. You love sunflower seeds? When they open a pack, you can't stop eating them until it's all gone? Yeah. I know it goes. I was just watching, there's a show called Food That Built America. And they just started new episodes from yesterday or something. And this week's episode was on tortilla chips and salsa. And I found out I am older than Ranch. So apparently Hidden Valley Ranch was kind of around, but like Cool Ranch Doritos were introduced in 1986, and I was born in 1982. So I'm older than Cool Ranch Doritos, which sounds really dumb. Yeah, I know what you mean, robotic head. Like basil and tomatoes, dwarf sunflowers, and yeah, gotcha. I've got this whole crazy setup that I probably should redo this year, just because it's old. But I've got PVC piping going up, and then I have a net going over it, and I have those on my beds for the cucumbers. But I make pickles out of the cucumbers using an old family recipe. And then I give it out to the family and friends and stuff like that. So last year, what did I end up with? 12 cucumber plants. And I made like 6 batches of pickles, which was like 6 quart jars per batch. Yeah, like 36 quarts sounds about right. I made a lot of pickles last year. Cool Ranch came out. Didn't like them at first. Yeah, fortunately, I was only 4, so I mean, it's possible I had them right away, but I do not recall them that well. But yeah, so like with my raspberries, what I'll do is I'll make a raspberry sorbet. Because sorbet is real easy to make, and I have an ice cream maker. Ice cream maker. If you have one, you know what I mean. I'll give that out to family and stuff because it's good. So yeah, even though so many cucumbers, tomatoes, I really don't want to. I need to figure out a better plan. So last year I didn't want to do any tomatoes. And then a coworker of mine, his wife was working at a, what do you call them? A CSA. What the hell does CSA stand for? A CSA farm. community supported agriculture. Think of, it's like a co-op kind of thing, right? And anyways, the one day she came back with a shit ton of tomato starters, um, and they only planted a few at their house, and then they gave me the rest, and they were all cherry tomatoes. So I had 6 cherry tomato plants when I wanted no tomatoes, um, and I think I only gave out a bit of the cherry tomatoes. So yeah, but this year I'll probably do like beefsteaks or something. We'll see. Oh yeah, but so like the deal with the CSA is like everybody gets part of the harvest because everybody helps and goes out to the farm and works on it and harvest stuff and stuff like that. That's the idea of the CSA. Oh, we should really fix the GIO problem. The GIO problem is this is not what I wanted. So when we pull in glib, we're not pulling in GIO. There's glib and we pull in GObject, but we don't pull in GIO. We should probably fix this too. Glib dep. Let's just do this whole thing for how long. It's just license header. Alright. This is a pretty standard way to do this now. We don't really work. I mean, we could do dep here, but I don't think we actually use this anywhere. Oh no, that's fine. Program. That's fine. We don't want that. We don't want to change it there. Oh shit. Extra line. Yeah, we want to go back. Oh, I didn't actually do the part I need to do yet. Libdep. Object dep. Template glib dep. 106. Glib. Traversing test. We shouldn't need to do this because the depth should get pulled in. Should. But yeah, so I'm still trying to figure out what I'm going to do for my garden and stuff this year. I should probably do zucchinis. I didn't do any of those last year. The problem with zucchinis, they're so fucking big. Oh no, actually, it's not true. High alert for cucumbers. Okay. So last year, I typically would do zucchinis from seed, but I ran out of time and just forgot to do them. So I bought some from a hardware store here, or you know, just like the burpee whatever ones, and I got like one out of it, and then I noticed that I had squash bugs, and I didn't get to them in time, and they fucking destroyed the rest of the plants. And then when they were done with that, they went and killed my watermelon. I'm just like, you sons of bitches! Currently going into root vegetable mode. You're up into watermelons, finish growing with the last of the heat over the next month. Nice. Yeah, my watermelons, the biggest I've gotten are like this big. Like by the time you cut them open, it's like 4 pieces. You're like, done. So we'll see. But with me adding a whole bunch more space this year, once I get the tree knocked out and stuff, I'm hoping I want to do pumpkins too. You're about that size too? Yeah. I've tried to do pumpkins before. I tried to do pumpkins in my raised beds. And the problem was the vines were just fucking everywhere. And by everywhere, I mean everywhere. I lost. So my beds are 7 feet long by 3 feet wide, and they're 3 feet tall. Um, and they're elevated, right? So like the depth is only like a foot, maybe a foot and a half of actual like soil. But I lost an entire aisle between them because I had to route the fucking pumpkin vines everywhere. Oh, you're watermelon? Nice. Yeah. I tried to get watermelon to vine up a trellis, and I don't know. It's a real thick wood trellis, and fucking nothing wants to vine up it. It's really annoying. Both of these. It's just, yeah, is what it is. What do you do? You complain and then you cry. Okay, so that should be better. We do glib first, even though alphabetically GIO is first, because this is the main library. These are sub-libraries to glib. So that gets us going there. And then Traversity and Mason build. Pumpkins do love to grow everywhere. Last year, your pumpkins decided to take over your neighbor's garden. She didn't mind and kept the pumpkins. Nice. Actually, I think we can get away with that now. That should be fine. But yeah, I've got a whole bunch of stuff I want to do. I haven't had a whole lot of luck with root vegetables. Like I've gotten some luck with carrots, but no matter what I do, somehow I always get them too close, and they're all just fucking intertangled to shit. The pumpkins didn't grow at all this year. You're looking forward to some more Queensland blue pumpkins? Huh. Yeah, to be fair, I really only wanted to grow the pumpkins to carve them for Halloween. I'm not a huge pumpkin fan when it comes to eating them. Standardize the dependent names and explicitly depend on GIO. Yeah, like I don't mind like pumpkin pie occasionally, but like I'm definitely not a pumpkin spice latte person or anything with that. Like squash in general, I am just not a fan of. Queens and blue pumpkins look very weird carved. They're literally. Oh, okay, okay. I've seen blue green ones before. I don't know. I don't know that they were the Queensland ones, obviously, because that would be Australia. But yeah. Oh, I can actually say ran the turtles. No testifying. Yep, okay, cool. 4. Pesky meeting. Yep. Just like melons outside of watermelons. Ah, I don't really have a problem with the other melons. I really like honeydew. What's the yellowish orange one? Honeydew's the green one, right? Oh God. Can't think of these. But yeah, melons in general, I'm okay with. But cantaloupe. That's it. Cantaloupe, I'm hit or miss on. Wait, so cantaloupe's a green one? Oh shit. No. Okay. Honeydew I like. This is the green one. Yeah. Honeydew, cool. Um, cantaloupe. Yeah, cantaloupe. I could be hit or miss on. I'm trying to think of what other melons there are. I tried to do cantaloupe one year. I got one like this big. But yeah, like you know, whatever. Everybody's got different taste buds, different taste. It's fine. You know, like watermelon till recently, they're fucking delicious to you now. Nice. Yeah, you know, happens. I mean, that's the thing too. Like with fresh fruits and vegetables, they can be so hit or miss depending on overripeness, ripeness, whatever. It's just you know, it sucks, but it's okay. Oh, I did post this. Okay, yep. Oh, I'm in the clean directory, anyways. Oh no, I'm in the middle of publishing this, and I was okay. But yeah, I don't know. There's still something. I don't want to say exhilarating, but something nice, I guess, about just you know walking out to your yard and getting something that you put some time into to and being able to eat it, right? Um, like this year, I got to make sure I do green onions or spring onions or whatever you want to call them, because I use those a lot. And I didn't plant any last year. And it's just like, oh shit, I need some green. Go out to the yard, chop them up, throw them on shit. Ah, nice. You haven't had fruit in a while? You got food poisoning from fruit in India? Oh man. You never look at the fruit the same? Yeah, I believe it. I got food poisoning from Jimmy John's one time. I didn't eat there for like 10 years. I'll tell you this much. When their mayo is bad, do not get a tuna sub. Whew, that was a bad time. Yeah, I for whatever reason, like green onions I can grow fine, but bulb onions they're only like this big. That's as big as they get. You're just like damn. Scallions, that's the other word. Yeah. Well, scallions are a different type, but yeah. You only eat Big Macs from now on. I feel sorry for you because Big Macs are fucking gross. Big Mac's got nothing on a quarter pounder, and even a quarter pounder's like the best thing you can get at McDonald's. But it's still McDonald's. But I'll eat at McDonald's because it's cheap. Because I can get a medium quarter pounder combo for $6, which you cannot match anywhere else. Oh, I can't eat red onions raw. Okay, I can't eat red onions raw by themselves. Like I can't just chomp into it like an apple. But no, I'll use raw red onions on shit. But it'll be like in a salad or something. I'm not just gonna eat it like an apple. I'm assuming you're not doing that, Euro, but I'm maybe. I don't know, right? This is right. Yeah, okay, that's still not on there. Okay. Whatever. Interfaces. What's my absolutely worst food opinion? Like from a restaurant or just in general? Most seafood. Crustaceans, squid, octopus, ugh. Those are all blah. Fish, like fish in general, but like crab, lobster, like I've eaten them and I just don't care for them. I don't see what everybody is all hyped up about. I've had octopus, I've had calamari, seafood outside of fish, yeah. Like I can eat shrimp in small doses depending on how it's prepared. Like shrimp in gumbo, I'm usually okay with. But like a shrimp cocktail, no, not at all. Um, but like if you go to like a hibachi grill or something and they like grill shrimp on the hibachi right there, yeah, that's fine. Um, yeah, pretty much all fancy food. Yeah, caviar is real gross too. Sole is that a fish? I think it's fish. Tastes like the sole of a foot. You don't seafood. It lives in the sea for a reason to keep its distance from us bipedals. Yes. Good. You can have all my shrimp cocktail. Just careless. Because, yeah. Soul's a fish? Okay, yeah. Like, I just, ugh, nope. Um, After that, it's probably the really weird, like, fancy French food, like escargot, and, I don't think veal's a French thing, but that's gross. Foie gras, just no. I'm not going anywhere near foie gras. Um, other shit like that. If you don't know what foie gras is, don't look it up. You don't want to know. Like, I think foie gras is actually like against the Geneva Convention. I'm not joking. Shit, do we actually have a blank line on that? God damn it. Oh, whatever. Fix that later. Chicken hearts, yeah. Once you start getting into like, uh, like, yeah, foie gras is evil. Yeah. Like liver. Like as a kid, I used to eat liverwurst all the time. And even like herring. Um, but like nowadays, I'm just no. I've never had pig's feet. When I was in Hong Kong, I got a hot pot pot. And as I'm eating, I'm fine. And then I found the chicken foot. I'm just like, I'm done. Like, I am done. Liverwurst, yeah, liverwurst is delicious, but it's just like, feels gross, man. Sounds gross. 38.55. So in Milwaukee, maybe Wisconsin in general, but definitely Milwaukee, we have this thing called a carnivore sandwich. I don't think I've ever had one. It's kind of gross, but a lot of people will eat them. This is not carnivore sandwich. Oh, sorry, cannibal sandwich, not carnivore, cannibal sandwich. So it's raw ground beef on bread with onion. This is totally a thing that people eat, but like the health department won't let restaurants sell it and shit. Like this is a thing that's been around for a long time. You could, yeah. Like one of our NPR stations covered it, right? It's a thing. Black pudding is good. I know it is blood pudding or blood sausages. Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm good. Yeah, SWK. That's the point. Like a lot of people do. I mean, it's like the whole unpasteurized milk thing, right? That's really what it comes down to. It's right in that same ballpark, same game, right? Like if people want to take that risk, I don't really give a shit, right? That's up to them. Um, but like, it just does not sound wise at all. It's like, congrats, yeah. Oh, I haven't been checking any of these builds. You guys can't see, but I'm ducking a cat here. Oh, now he moved. He's begging again. You will eat raw ground beef or drink raw milk, but I'm sure as fuck not getting that from something I don't control. Yeah. You grew up on raw milk, ain't nothing bad about it. I mean, if you're getting it fresh from the cows and shit, sure, whatever. You have some steaks, you'll eat blue? Ooh. Yeah, nope. Yeah, nope, can't do it. What was the comment? This is fixed another. Oh, yeah, it might be. Let me rebase. You want to get blue steaks at a restaurant or from the supermarket? Okay, yeah. Your uncles are both dairy farm. Yeah, yeah. Like I said, if you want to do that, that's do whatever the fuck you want. I don't care. Um, but like for me, just no, no. I mean, I don't even really care for milk anymore. Like I'll have it occasionally. Like I got a craving for some cornbread, and I was at the store this morning, and I got the cornbread mix, and I'm like, okay, yep, you need an egg. I'm like, eggs are expensive, but I got some other stuff I want to bake. Needs milk, half cup. Fuck, put it back on the shelf. Because then, if I get a half cup of milk, that then means I have to drink the rest of the milk, and that's going to take a long time. It's probably going to go bad. So yeah, you tend to buy the whole cow and have your guy butcher it. And by butcher it, I mean he shows up to him walking and comes out to you in coolers. Yeah, yeah. I figured as much. My sister's done that a couple times. She's ordered like half a cow. And she's like, oh, okay. Just, yep, there you go. So we landed monetization. Let's get this. Worst looking dishes is Saltinia. Basically meat instead of jelly. It's so gross. No, I think I'm good. I don't think I need to look that up. The non-homogenized milk would probably make Grim choke. Yeah, I mean, like, I'm from Wisconsin, man. We just make it into cheese. It'll be fine. We eat a lot of cheese here. All right, so this is the version macros one, right? Yes. Okay. $38.56. Yes, Culver's is from Wisconsin. From some little rinky-dink place up near Madison, but yeah, they're from here. But to you, the shop stuff tastes funky. All the goodness skimmed out of it. Yeah, that's fair. Understandable. So neighbor's farm beef cattle, grass-fed Angus. When you're ready, you go over and pick one out. Yeah. Right now, November 27th is in your freezer. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I've never, like, I've got some, we'll just say issues with, sometimes I struggle with animal products. They get grossed out, stuff like that, right? I've tinkered around with vegan stuff, and it's not for me. I'm okay eating vegan, but I'm not, like, going full-time vegan. Like, I don't mind the vegan proteins. But it's just, yeah, I don't know. Like, the whole picking like picking out what you're going to eat thing, the animal you're going to eat, whether it's a lobster or a cow or whatever, it's not something that's appealing to me. If anything, it's I don't want to say a turnoff, but it's definitely an appetite killer. Let's go with that, right? And again, if that works for you, you want to do that, that's fine. Just for me, no. It's not something I'm very interested in. What? Ooh. Hi. Oh, you want attention? Oh, yeah. Get your scratchies. Oh, nope. One of those, why can't you just buy your meat? That's supermarket. No. This is more like a matter of I've bitten into too many chicken spines and other weird, gross bone and tendon and vein shit. Where I'm just like, yeah, nope, I'm good, right? That's That's my issue. So like when it comes to like chicken, for example, I will buy boneless chicken breast. Um, you put an order at the butcher, yeah. But like I'm okay with steak generally because you know you don't get weird stuff. But like even ribs nowadays kind of gross me out a bit. Um, and it just it's weird. I can't explain it, right? Time for you to pick over the pig farm, pick up a couple hogs. Yeah. It's just, yeah, I don't know. You hate fat in your meat? Yeah. I don't understand why people like prime rib. Every time I've had prime rib, it's like there's just fat fucking everywhere. And I work off all my fat trying to cut around the fat of the prime rib. The Beyond Meat now? Okay, yeah. No chance of biting into something gross? Yeah, yeah. So, like, again, when I was in Hong Kong, right? That hot pot I was talking about with the chicken feet in it. So, in Hong Kong, or maybe it's just China in general, I don't know. I only made it to Hong Kong. I can't speak for anywhere else. Apparently, what they do is, to let you verify for yourself that you actually have authentic chicken, is they don't debone it. They just cube that fucker with the bones in it, too. So, like, I'm sitting here in this hot pot, picking all sorts of tiny little fucking chicken bones out of my mouth. And then I run into a chicken foot, and I'm just like, I'm just gonna go get a pizza. Right? Because I'm just like, yeah. Like, I'm just... Actually, I think I stopped at 7-Eleven first and got a sandwich. Just like, you know, one of those pre-made sandwiches. Because it's just like, get the taste and just get it all out of my mouth. Just like, make it stop, please. You came back to chicken feet? Yeah, well, I mentioned it earlier, but yes. Probably do another meat chicken run once it starts warming up, man. You're always the one in the family that finds bones in food. You're the only one actually chewing properly? Yeah. Are you soup filtered or unfiltered? Yeah, like I said, I've had too many bad experiences with gross stuff in food where I'm just like if I get wings from somewhere, it's boneless wings, right? Just because I've had too many gross wings and it's just, you know, you just get to the point where you're just like, dude, I just want to fucking eat. I don't want to be grossed out. Cornish crossbees from egg to chicken parm, 6 to 8 weeks. Oh, jeez. There you go. Quit bugging me. Drumsticks are nasty. I don't have a big problem with drumsticks. It tends to be the wings, the flats, where you gotta like break them apart and stuff, and there's always veiny, and you're just like, dude. Right? Like... No, I'm good. I'm perfectly fine. I do not want to see... I'm not going to open any video you send me. Just to warn you right now. Oh. I was like, have these builds been working? I haven't seen them in Discord. I didn't set them up for Discord yet. And they are all failing. Okay, well, wait, no. How did these even fail? What the fuck? Oh, because I missed something. Oh, okay. Okay. All right, did I push this yet? No, I landed and okay. I missed something important here. I forgot what it is or where it is, but I forgot something important here. And then the images don't work because these are broke, and that's fine. We'll take care of this real quick, and then we'll go from there. Hit when the bones are broken? Yeah, that's gross too. Yeah, yeah. You'll process 20. Yeah, no, nope, I'm good. I am 1000% good. I also had a bad experience. Like, when I was much younger, we were gonna go to Fuddruckers. Fuddruckers is like it's not fast food. It's kind of sit down, but it's a little bit more fancier kind of restaurant. Not fancy, but like it's not McDonald's, right? But like and everyone's ranting and raving about it shit, and we walk in and they've got cattle hides or cattle dead cattle hanging that you can see as they're like butchering them, and it's just like, yeah, I'm not hungry. Right? Carcasses, yes, that's a much better way to put it. And it's just like, yeah, nope, I'm good. Like, yeah, I'm not gonna eat here is what it comes down to. All right, so this is gonna be the command line. So I forgot the stupid thing where I have to set the working directory. I don't remember. Yeah, so working directory, I have to set it to that, and then this part should be fine. But yeah, it's just, you know, you have bad experiences with food like that, and you're just like, yeah, I'm good. One of the other things I do like about the vegan proteins, though, is they tend to be a lot more shelf stable, right? So like they'll last longer. Like, sure, you can freeze animal protein and shit, but like, like it's plant based and it's fine. Like nothing's happening to it. It's fine. It's all fun and games till you're like 12 or 13 and field dressing the first deer you got. Someone goes, "Oh look, is that a bullet?" So you go in there, look, and they shove your face into the heart and look. Oh yeah. See, I'm also not a hunter. Just yeah. But SWK, we just learned so much about you. All right, these should run now, which means all the other shit should start working. Yay, we can finally merge that one. We gotta wait for this shit to finish, though. But yay, look, it's actually running, and it's taking longer than 5 seconds. Oh, shit. But it's gonna fail, because there's no fucking Docker repository. Create a repository, Traversity, builders for the Traversity library. Builder images for that, create. Okay, hopefully that was done in time. Yeah, I assumed it was a true story, yes. You like know exactly where food comes from when possible. Yeah, and I have no issue with that. I am not, number one, I don't have the patience to go hunting. Number two, I'm definitely not field dressing shit because I'll probably throw up. Right, it's not for me. Too many problems with factory farm? Yeah, 100%. Really, if ever hear of someone getting E. coli from stuff they harvest, yeah, 100%. Why was it yeah, why? Like, if you're gonna have like animal heads, taxidermy, whatever, that doesn't really bother me. I just, yeah, all the other stuff. All right, we're gonna try to run this real quick. Why did we should be able to run this, and this should now run too. But why did the docs fail? Or no, not docs. Why did Trixie fail? Oh, I bet you I know why. Not settings. What the fuck am I doing? Go back to overview. Build log. You backed up to your hunting land, had motion cameras and heat. It was basically 1,000 square foot hide. Okay. That's actually pretty smart. Yeah, template glib. None of our stuff is template glib. All right. That's not gonna work. I really need to figure out why this DNS shit doesn't work. Oh, taxidermy freaks you out. You went to a taxidermist house when you were a kid and all those dead eyes staring at you. Nope. Yeah, it's like dolls. With the porcelain dolls with the weird eyes, yeah. Had 15-inch TV on the wall with camera feeds on there and motion was detected, it would flash at you. Jeez. How do I have 105 updates already? Lib template glib. My bad. This is the Risk 5 board. Or the Risk V. Alright. This should be able to run now. I meant to do this earlier, totally forgot to see which ones worked and which ones didn't. Trixie, that's Reaper 04. Wrong clipboard. The problem with all the build agents being Debian unstable is they all want to update all the fucking time too. Hey, look, now everything's passing. Well, slowly. Something's wrong with the OpenBSD. Like, I got permissions wrong or something. I need to look at that. We should do that quickly. This guy, copy that. Package, install template glib. That work? Okay, cool. Like, we just ran through all that stuff the other day, so that should be good. Reaper 6. You should try upgrading your Debian machine. 760s. Oh, come on. You're not even to 4 digits yet. Which I have done too many times this year. You're like, oh shit, it's been a while, huh? Don't ask me how I remember all these fucking packaging tools. Oh, wait, no, we go back in there. So Team City is running as itself. I think I accidentally ran this as root. Yeah, look at that. Oh, because it's .old. Oh, did I do minus R? We should probably do run agent as well. Okay. You upgraded 2,000 packages earlier? Yeah, that'll happen. Define regularly, right? So, like, with Debian Unstable, shit's constantly updating. It's just like, oh, I forgot to do this for a while. I think last month it was close to 4 digits. Yeah. Yeah. Like, I've got a lot of machines. So, you know, I don't get to all of them all the time. And good, that was the issue there. Okay, that's all fine. What's going on over here? Oh, new features because I updated. Everyday pumpkin spice latte Ubuntu user here. Gotcha. Yeah, whatever. Okay. All right, OpenBSD is fixed. All the other crap's there. That's done. All right. Okay. Oh, right. So we were here. We ran turtles, I believe. What time is it? All right, it's almost midnight. All right. Oh, what we didn't do over here though is the way the stupid notification thing works is really dumb. It's tied to my user account. Notification rules. And this is a new project, that's why it's not showing up. Discord webhook. Edit. Traversity. All the traversities. Save. Alright, and now we will all get spammed with that. So yeah, I don't have the Mac build yet. Like I said, I gotta get the M1 finished getting set up. We'll go from there. So these ones are saying +1 because there's been one commit since these have been built, but since nothing's been under containers, these aren't going to get modified. But now everything's still building, doing its thing. Yeah. Good times. Good times. All right. So that was GIO. Deleted 6 pull -u. Ugh. Depths. Okay, and then the version macro should be next. Cool. So what I want to do is we're not going to get this done tonight, but I want to get the I want to move to the interfaces API and get rid of the old one. And then we'll release 0.1.0. We'll probably do that Thursday. If I don't get to it ahead of time. But some of the other things we have to do is we got to work on Seagull. We got to finish the binding columns, and then the retrieving columns. So we can get Seagull 0.3.0 out. And then we'll do the bind and retrieve objects for Seagull 0.4.0, and then we can do the serialization of conversations for Pidgin. So, yeah. All right. 3856. Oh, crap. There's one more thing we have to do in Team City. That's okay. Okay. So the other thing we have to do in Team City is we have to come over here to projects. We need to go to I am Freedom, Docs, Edit Configuration. You need to add a dependency. I just wanted to copy, man. Traversity, Docs. Oh, we have to make sure that works too. Yeah, last successful build, artifact rules, Traversity Docs to archive, clean destination path, let's save. Yep, that looks good. Then we need to add a trigger. Finish build trigger. Successful build only. Traversity, docks. No snapshot dependencies, blah blah blah. Okay. Before we fire this off though, we need to come back here. Actually could have done it from here. Be faster. Docks. We have artifacts. Okay, good. We're gonna run this. So right now, if you go to docs.imfree.org/diversity, you're gonna get a 404. Even if it's slash there, you're gonna get a 404. Once this build finishes, that should no longer 404. Might take a second. So it's deployed, but we're waiting to like pull the image and shit like that. Yep, boop, there we go, Traversity, yay! So it looks like all our other stuff and it's good to go. We do need to update this page because we don't have everything in here, I don't think. Verb, Finch, GNT, Hassle, Ibis, Pidgin. Oh, we do have Traversity in here. And then we need to add Seagull. What's the blurb for Seagull? Sure. Alright, I don't think we actually have a way to test this, aside from like building a container. Oh, right, because archives is empty. Oh, no, it's not. What the hell? Copy docs. Oh, I don't have a docs director anymore. That's fine. I thought it was supposed to work without that, but maybe it doesn't. 58. Hopefully what failed for unknown reason. Doesn't seem to be affecting it in Team City. Team City's building the same thing, it's fine. So I gotta have something set up weird or something, but it's fine. Alright, that said, we're gonna get out of here because I am getting tired and hungry. So where are we gonna go? Yeah, we'll actually get to write some code instead of just refurb or update a code base next time. So, all right, we're gonna get out of here. We're gonna go raid Ms. Anya Askey. If you don't want to join the raid, you can go ahead and hit cancel right above the chat here on Twitch. Otherwise, there's nothing else you need to do. In the meantime, be sure to follow on Twitch and subscribe on YouTube and hit the notification bell for whatever level of notification you would like to receive. In the meantime, you can find links to all my social media, not over there, but okay, at reaperworld.com. I don't know what's going on with the bot. I gotta look at that guy and troubleshoot him. And I'd give you a Discord link, but I don't have it handy. So yeah. All right. Anyways, we're gonna get out of here, and I will see you all next time. Have a good one. Adios.